What's up, guys? Teddy Striker here, and in this video, I'm gonna break down Max Holloway versus Justin Gaethje because I feel like Justin Gaethje is going to knock out Max Holloway at UFC 300. I've had this feeling for a while, and I'm not gonna change it. I've seen a lot of people change their opinions on that, and that's just how it goes sometimes. But I really believe that Justin Gaethje is going to win this fight by KO or TKO. I could potentially see a decision, but with the way Justin Gaethje fights and the way he hits, I don't see it going that long. We see Max Holloway, he's got great skills, great boxing. He's called himself the best boxer in the UFC. He's, got great tactics. He's also got some good kicks too, but he doesn't really utilize them that much. He likes to just use his hands for the most part. And Justin Gaethje, he's got some great footwork. He's been working on that a lot with Trevor Whitman. He's got a stiff jab. I think he's going to need to implement it early in this fight with Rafael Fiziev. He kind of waited to see what Fiziev was going to do, and then he started getting his timing. And he was landing his power shots, and then he was landing his jab. But usually it's the opposite. You land your jab, and then you land your power shots. And I think in this fight, I think he's really going to use that jab because we've seen Alexander Volkanovski basically control Max Holloway, the shorter opponent, with his jab because he had a slightly longer reach. Justin Gaethje has a longer reach than Max Holloway, so I think he's going to need to use that jab. He's got great footwork. Don't really pressure Max Holloway because he's very hard to trap. Let him come to you. We've seen the game plan with Alexander Volkanovski. Let Max walk into counter shots, and I think Justin Gaethje is going to be able to implement a similar approach to Alexander Volkanovski in that third fight. And I think that Max Holloway is going to get countered quite a bit. And Max, he has this tendency of when he gets hit, he wants to hit you back right away and twice as hard. And when he does that, I think Gaethje is going to get out the way, take a different angle, and potentially blast him with even more shots. And if he tries to stay in the pocket, I think Gaethje is going to win those exchanges because he's got the more powerful strikes. Max Holloway, it's going to be tough because I do see Justin Gaethje kind of going on the back foot, and I think it's going to throw Max Holloway off guard, just like it did with Dustin Poirier, because Dustin, he was saying that he was expecting Justin to go forward and put the pressure on him, but Dustin had to chase Justin Gaethje in a way. Dustin, usually he's the type of guy that doesn't mind going backwards. He'll find his counter shots, and then when he feels a finish, that's when he'll pressure you heavy. But he was thrown off by Justin Gaethje's approach. And I think Max Holloway is going to get thrown off too, because he said in the build-up that he doesn't expect Justin Gaethje to not pressure him. He expects Justin Gaethje to bring that old side of him and put the pressure on Max Holloway. But yeah, I don't see that happening from Justin Gaethje. His fights with Michael Chandler, Oliveira, and Rafael Fiziev all suggest that he's going to stay on the back foot and look for his counter shots. He's got 5 rounds to work. And I think that, Max Holloway has great cardio, but Justin Gaethje's cardio is really good too, because he trains at altitude in Denver, Colorado. I'm not sure what the elevation is there exactly, but I know it's pretty high. So he's going to have that cardio, and it's going to be a striking match. And Max Holloway is not going to take down Justin Gaethje. Oliveira struggled quite a bit to take him down. Chandler got him down, but he popped right back up. And Chandler is a wrestler. Max Holloway is not a wrestler. Justin Gaethje, his base was in wrestling. Khabib did struggle to take him down at times. Obviously, he made adjustments. But I don't think Max Holloway is anywhere near the level of grappler that Khabib is. And I think that would just be wasting energy for Max Holloway. I think if anyone is going to go for takedowns, it's going to be Justin Gaethje. We've seen that in his Rafael Fiziev fight. He is now willing to implement some takedowns into his game, and he's got some solid takedowns. He trains with Kamaru Usman, a high-level wrestler. He trains with he finally started working on his jiu-jitsu with his coach. I think his name is Jorge Santiago or George Santiago. He's a high-level grappling coach. Justin Gaethje's also been working on his Muay Thai. He's got a new Muay Thai coach in his corner. And I think that's going to help him out a lot. And I think we're going to see a lot more kicks from Justin Gaethje. I think he's going to really bring back those leg kicks in this matchup. Otherwise, he doesn't typically work with a Muay Thai coach. So why would he be working those skills, working those kicks in that tight clinch. So I think it's going to be interesting, and I hope that Justin Gaethje fixed the hole in his game where he kind of like ducks his head in exchanges in the pocket, because like I said in my how Max Holloway beats Justin Gaethje video, Max can potentially time him with like a flying knee as he's ducking his head down. But I think that he's going to be safe from that. I think he's, like I said, going to be the matador in this fight, using that stiff jab, using those leg kicks and those counter shots to beat Max Holloway and eventually like put him down. Like similar to Alexander Volkanovski's performance against Max in the trilogy, but I see Gaethje taking a bit more damage, and I do think that he's gonna stop Max Holloway. And Max he was getting rocked by the Korean Zombie, and the Korean Zombie, he couldn't land a finger on Alexander Volkanovski. That could be showing that Max Holloway is slightly declining. Who knows? But I do think that he is going to get knocked out. I'm gonna say in the 5th round. Like, it's going to be a late stoppage. I think Justin's going to put on a beating on Max, and then I think he's going to stop him in the 5th round, just taking too much damage. But yeah, I like Max Holloway though. I would not mind seeing him win, but I just feel like Justin Gaethje is just on a different level. I think he's like rising in his like abilities. Max Holloway, maybe he's not like decreasing, but he's on his way there, and I think it's all because of all the damage. But yeah, let me know what you guys think, and make sure to tune in tomorrow to see my main event prediction.